Here at 5:32 this morning, Gonzaga men's basketball head coach Mark Few finished runner-up for the AP's Coach of the Year award. This morning we want to know, what do you think? Should he have won the Coach of the Year? You can vote in our Twitter poll. We're showing it on your screen right now. Of course, you can see the overwhelming majority, 91.7% of you say, yeah, you think you should have won it all. You can also text us your thoughts at 509-448-2000. Brenna, overwhelming numbers here. And of course, we know those numbers are going to change. But what do you think? Do you think Mark Few should have gotten it?
Yeah, I think that it's incredibly difficult to be ranked #1 at the beginning of the season and pull that off without any blips throughout the entire year. I think that that's a really remarkable achievement. So yeah, I was pretty shocked yesterday when he didn't get it. But, you know, whatever, we move on. Mark Few, I'm sure, doesn't care at all, so let it go. Gonzaga is 30-0 right now. That's all he probably cares about. They are 2 wins away from doing something that hasn't been done in 45 years. The Indiana Hoosiers were the last college basketball team to go undefeated throughout an entire season. Mark Hanrahan talked with a player on that squad yesterday about what it was like to go undefeated and the idea that Gonzaga is on the cusp of doing the same.
If they do that, they'd be the first team to do that since your team back in '76.
Yes, and it'd be a great thing. I look forward to it.
Captured in this black and white photo, Quinn Buckner on the right, his teammates Scott May and their coach Bobby Knight cut the nets down in Philadelphia after beating Michigan to win the national title. The year was 1976.
Indiana is the national champion.
And it capped off a perfect season for the Hoosiers. Indiana went 32-0 that year, something no college team has done since. But this year, Gonzaga is knocking on the door, and Buckner says he's rooting for them.
It's one of those things like everything else in life. Everything changes, but it doesn't, I don't think it denigrates or says anything less about the 76 team. It just says that there's another team that has gone undefeated. More importantly, winning the national championship.
Buckner knows a few things about winning championships. He won state titles in high school basketball and football, a national title in college basketball, an Olympic gold medal, and an NBA championship. That's him next to Larry Bird. It's why when people ask him about the Hoosiers' perfect season, he tells them what he really cared about was winning the title.
It is important to me because it was along the way to win the NCAA championship. Short of that, being undefeated wasn't important. I was more interested in winning the championship because that's, my dad raised me that way.
Buckner, who now works as a TV analyst for the Indiana Pacers, says he's impressed with Gonzaga's play this year and that they have the ingredients to win the title. But at this point, he says, that shouldn't be the focus.
Stay in the moment. Don't get looking ahead about being undefeated. Stay in the moment, stay in the possession, and win that possession. That's all you can do.
45 years ago, Buckner and the Hoosiers pulled off a perfect season. Gonzaga is now just 2 wins away from doing what no other team has done since.
I wish the Zags all the best and, you know, just stay in the moment.
Now, he did point out that you have to have some luck in order to go your entire season undefeated. So here's hoping that the Zags are able to have luck on their side going into their next 2 games. As we know, Gonzaga basketball runs deep in Spokane and means a lot to their alumni. That includes a lot of former basketball players that now reside in the area. One of them is former GU point guard Winston Brooks, who played for the team from 2001 to 2003. He is now a Spokane police officer. He says he is super proud to watch the rise of this program.
Every year for the last 15, 20 years, I've been in the spotlight, rising from underdog to the favorites, which is amazing to see from a small community that we're in.
Brooks says he plans to watch the Zags take on UCLA on Saturday from the comfort of his own home. He will be turning his phone off and predicts the Zags win by 15. While Gonzaga is the center of the universe in Spokane, we do want to get you educated on their opponent come Saturday. The UCLA Bruins are not anyone to be overlooked. Here are 3 things to know about the Bruins team this year. First, UCLA is the 11th seed but have continually proven their doubters wrong. UCLA won in the Elite Eight over Michigan by just 2 points, finished with the game score being 51-49. During that game, sophomore guard Jaime Wacaz Jr. scored a season-high 27 points. He has reached double figures in 7 of the last 8 UCLA games. Another player to keep your eyes on is sophomore guard Johnny Juzang. He scored 28 points in the Michigan game, his second highest total of the season. He is currently leading the tournament in points scored. UCLA has appeared in the NCAA tournament 49 times. Yes, they are consistently considered a blue blood. Out of nearly 50 appearances, they made it to the Final Four 18 times and left with the title 11 times. Their last tournament appearance was in 2018, where they lost to St. Bonaventure in the opening round. Their last appearance in the Final Four was in 2008, when they lost to Memphis 78-63. Gonzaga and UCLA have faced off twice in the NCAA tournament, once in 2015 and once in 2006. The 2006 game ended in pain for Gonzaga fans. Gonzaga was up 10 with about 6 minutes left, but that's when the collapse began. UCLA stormed back and won the game in the waning moments. Yes, Adam Morrison crying on the floor. We've all seen it. But in 2015, Gonzaga blew it open in the second half when they played them once again. They had fun doing it too. 74-62, the final in that one. Don't forget, you can watch the UCLA-Gonzaga game right here on KREM on Saturday at 5:34 p.m. It's the only place you can watch it. We'll also be giving you live coverage tomorrow here in Indianapolis. That will start at 10 a.m.